Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Robin and Batman #3, wrapping up the series from Jeff Lemire, Dustin Nguyen, and the lettering by Steve Wands. This has been an interesting series. Lemire has been exploring the relationship between Dick Grayson and Bruce Wayne Batman, and this is early on in their career, like just before Dick has become Robin. Batman's still trying to figure out how to be kind of a father. There's a lot of animosity, a lot of friction between Alfred and Batman about how to properly raise Dick. It's an interesting series, and one, it just really lays out that, like, Batman's not a good father. Like, this is a person who, while, has a lot to relate to when it comes to Dick Grayson losing parents, being orphaned. He's seeing Dick as a soldier in his war, as opposed to a kid he needs to get through his trauma. And that's what's, I think, interesting a lot about Lemire's writing. I mean, Lemire does a lot of writing about trauma, about coming through darkness and finding light on the other side, and that's very much what this series is. It continues, I don't know if it's a theme of his, but definitely a topic that he's taken on in a lot of his works before. And this final issue has Dick as Robin confronting Croc, who killed Dick's parents. We learn why this all happened, and in the end, you get that light at the end of the dark tunnel. And I think it's really interesting because of that. Like, the series, I think, has done a solid job in many ways of exploring, like, this really messed up situation and an abusive relationship between Batman and Robin. But at the end, through all the darkness, Robin does kind of find some happiness in some ways, and gets through the trauma to become a kid. And I think thematically the comic works way better than the actual story itself. I'll admit this, the final issue, story-wise, is a little choppy. There's something that just doesn't quite sit right, but I love the themes of it. I love where Lemire took it. I'm not quite 100% sold on how he took it there. As expected, I mean, the art is still fantastic. Nguyen's art is gorgeous, and the coloring, the water, I don't want to call it watercolor, but I'll call it watercolor, is just absolutely amazing. I mean, this is art I would die to have a couple pages from, or a page from. It's just absolutely amazing. I think the art alone is worth picking up all 3 issues. Forget the story. It could have been just pictures, and it would have been absolutely amazing. This has been really, really interesting. I think the beautiful art really sells it. The story thematically works really, really well. The story itself definitely, I think, stumbles towards the end. But overall, like, this is just, it's really, really good, and shows the team is of these two is absolutely amazing, and definitely comics that you need to check out no matter what. Out now in comic shops, so you can go get it. We've got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code or tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some links. There'll be affiliate links, so we get a small percentage. By doing that, you'll support our site, so thank you. And just watch our videos, support us, so thank you for that. If you're into comics, if you're into DC Comics, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.